All right, hey Meeples. Thanks to Jeff here, we get to have a unique opportunity to play Cthulhu Wars for your viewing pleasure on Tabletop Day. So this is going to be a little different than our other videos. We're just going to kind of casually play with our friends and pass the camera around and just have a good time. So if watching other people play board games makes you happy, or if you're interested in Cthulhu Wars, this is a good place to go. So have a good tabletop day. Stop watching this video. Go play your own games. That's silly. And come back to this later.
But these are your cultists. These are the lowly cultists, and they're the ones that will be used to generate power for you each turn, and also to summon the monsters. Okay. And that's indicated on the sheet right here. Okay. Number one, they're going to give you what the cost is in points, power points that you'll spend to bring another cultist onto the screen. And the next one's combat, how many dice they would roll. Cultists, almost all cultists except for, I think, the black goats, doesn't roll for combat. Okay, so you're not going to throw them into battles up to soak up wounds, you know. But below that, you've got your three different monsters available to you. Flying Polyp, Night Gaunt, and what else do you have there?
Hunting Horror.
There you go. And each of them describes their summoning cost next to it and how many dice they would roll in combat. Okay. Now some of them have unique abilities, and those are listed next to the monsters as well. Especially true for Brian's faction over there, and mine as well. But and the last one's your Great Old One. All the text next to it will indicate what it takes to summon him, if there's anything special, and whatever special abilities the Crawling Chaos may have. Okay. So in this one, we're all playing warring factions battling over the remains of the earth, right? To be the last great god standing. It's played to 30 points. Once the Doom track reaches 30 points, then that signals the end of the game. Okay. Another way for the game to end is this ritual track over here. Each turn we get a chance of doing a ritual of annihilation, which is a way of earning you extra Doom points. That occurs so many times and it becomes more and more expensive, but if it ever reaches the instant death, then that also triggers the end of the game. Okay. But how a turn is divided out. The turn sequence. First thing we're going to do is called Gathering Power phase. Power, which is indicated by this tentacle track up top, will signify how much power you have to use during play, during the action phase. The more power, the more actions you can take. Okay. And the way you determine how much power you have is, number one, depend on the amount of cultists you have. The more cultists out in the world, then the more power you're going to have. The number of controlled gates. This is a controlled gate because my cultist is on top of it. And also, if you ever get to abduct someone else's cultists, then at the start of the turn you sacrifice them, which basically you'll get them back, but that also will generate power for you as well. Okay. And power is great because whoever has the most power then decides, gets to go first, and then gets to decide how we're going to play the turn, clockwise or counterclockwise. If you're going first and Brian over there's pretty strong, you say, I might want him going last in the turn or first in the turn. So anyway, first phase then is just gathering power. See how much we're going to be using during the action phase. After that, we have the Doom phase. This is where you add up all your Doom points, and that's the number of controlled gates you have. Right now we'd be generating one Doom point a turn, and you advance this. After you get a couple more Doom, if you have 3 controlled gates, you'll go up to 3 during that turn. And this is how, points you're scoring, basically. And also this is the opportunity, not in the first turn, but you can perform the Ritual of Annihilation. And to do that, it has a power cost. You spend like 5 power points, and you basically count your gates again, so it allows you to get some additional points. And you also get an Elder Sign. Now what Elder Signs are kind of like hidden Doom points. Elder Signs are in this bag. You can reach in there and pull one out, and they're numbered 1 through 3, if I remember correctly. And you just get to place it down there, but at some point during the game, or even at the end of the game, when you reveal them, then you're going to advance the track by however many points are added up. So it's a hidden point system.
It's usually at the end, but you could do it anytime?
You can reveal them at any time you want.
Even when it's not your turn?
Anytime you want to, and advance the Doom track.
Gotcha.
Why? There's various reasons you might want to reveal them. You might want to just keep them hidden to the very end. Okay.
And even if someone else goes to game over, you can still reveal them and,
At the end of the game,
score all the way up.
Yeah, at the end of the game, they're all revealed, and then whoever has the most.
So you don't lose
wins.
points by not revealing.
No,
before
you
the
don't
game's
lose points
over.
at all.
Gotcha.
It's just a hidden mechanism. They're like, he's got a lot of elder signs over there. How many points might be hiding? Okay, so after the Doom phase, which is skip the first round, we'll go into the action phase. Now the little turn sequence card I gave you, it's on the far side over there. At the very bottom, it describes a lot of the actions you can take. Something you can do for free, doesn't cost any power points, is if you were to build a gate in a new location, you can automatically take control of that gate or abandon the gate. It doesn't cost any power. It's kind of like a free action you can take. Otherwise, it costs 3 power to build a gate. So if you've moved a cultist into a new location, and there can only be 1 gate per location, then let's say it's my turn to act. I'll spend 3 power points and I will build a gate here in Scandinavia and then control it for free. Which is great because next turn I'm going to earn 2 Doom points and I'm going to earn more power for my ongoing turns, okay? What else you can do is you can also spend 1 power unit or 1 power per unit to move them. So if you're going to take a move action during your turn and I want to move these 3 cultists, I would spend 3 power and say I'm going to move 2 here and I want to move 1 into Scandinavia. Okay, that's a move action. You spend as much power as units you want to move, and it doesn't matter the size. These cultists take 1 power to move. The great old one takes 1 power to move. Okay, but you spend however much you want, and then move your forces. Okay.
And they can only move 1 space each per.
They can only move 1 space each, except for Crawling Chaos. And if you look at your unique ability at the very top, he has flying. Even his cultists can move up to 2 spaces a turn. So your moves are great because you could spend 2 and you can move them into Scandinavia or anywhere. Okay. What else you can do is also you can spend 1 power to declare a battle. Now, we can peacefully coexist in the same region. That doesn't mean a battle's going to go on. Okay. But come Brian's turn, he may decide to spend a power point and declare a battle there, which cultists won't battle because they don't roll dice. But you could declare a battle in that location. Okay. Now the thing about it is that'd be your 1 action for the turn.
Right.
Until you earn all 6 spell books. Now you have to earn all 6 spell books to win the game. If the Doom track gets up to 30 and only Jennifer has all 6 spell books, she's going to win because we don't have all our books. Okay. So you have to have all 6 spell books. But when you do have all 6 of your spell books, battle is unlimited. So if during an action you were to move into this location and this location, do your battles. 1 per area for that turn, so it gets a little nasty there at the end.
Do you spend a power for each one?
You'll still spend 1 power,
for each.
But you can declare as many as
as many as you want for the one?
As many as you want, right.
Awesome.
Okay, what else you can do is you can spend a power to capture a cultist. Now, this is a hierarchy system. If a cultist is in a region, any monster, you declare 1 power and take my cultist. Okay? Which she'll sacrifice at the start of the next turn for some additional power. I'll finally get them back. The only way I can protect my cultist from your monster is to have my own monster in the area. So now he's safe. You can't abduct him. Unless you go up a step higher and you have your great old one in there. Okay? The only way I could prevent that then is to have one of my great old ones in there. Okay? So you got to be careful about having your cultists out by their lonesome, because some monsters can come around and decide to take them, all right? Capture your cultists. And that's a nice mechanism for generating extra power. Number one, they're going to have to spend additional power to bring them back onto the board. You get additional power by sacrificing them at the beginning of your turn, and kind of puts a little damper on their plans. It takes a power to abduct a cultist, but it will also take 1 point of power during your turn to bring one onto play. And you can bring them anywhere into play, remember correctly. I'll double check that real quick. Monsters, when you bring them onto the board, if you see their cost, the only way they can be summoned is in a place where you control a gate. Okay? Cthulhu's a little unique if you don't control that gate in the Southern Pacific, but that's the only place he comes up. But otherwise, when you summon a monster, it has to be an area where you control the gate. Okay? And I can't think cultists. You can only bring them up where you already have another unit. It doesn't have
I think
to be
that's right.
It doesn't have to be a gate. Yeah, if you have anything in North America and you want to bring another cultist,
Unless
you can
for
plop
some
them
reason you
there.
don't have units on the board.
right, and then you can bring them up
You
anywhere.
can bring them up anywhere, yeah.
Which is really scary if you don't have any units on the board.
Yeah, hopefully that won't happen.
Hopefully it won't happen. Yeah, good point. And then the rest of it, you spend power to summon a monster or to awaken one of your great old ones. And some of them have unique conditions for awakening them. I think the black gold, you have to sacrifice 2 of your cultists to bring them on board. But each of those, you just kind of have to kind of read your and we'll get warmed up to it and learn what they can do. And that's it. The way the play goes is this. Since you'll be first player, this first turn, what you do is you get a chance to take an action. Move, build a new gate, summon something, and then play order goes to the next person. Be me. I'll spend my power, and it'll continue to go around. If, say, it comes back to me and I'm down to 0, I can take no further actions. Okay? I'm out. And it continues to go around until everybody's used up all their power. Okay?
And so you want to exhaust your power every round.
You're going to exhaust
We
your
will
power
exhaust it
every
every
round,
round, yeah.
If you exhaust it too quickly, then you're basically sitting there while everyone else gets to take their actions. So, it's
In
not
fact,
always a
if
good
you
idea.
decide for some reason I don't want to take any more actions, I'm done. You zip it down to 0.
Zip it down to 0, and that's right. So it's
You wouldn't do that, but unless maybe you would. But
yeah, it'd be a hard sell, but it's possible.
yeah.
And it goes around that way until everybody's taking their actions, and then we start another round again with gathering new power, determine who's going to be the first player. The possibility if anybody wants to do the Doom phase, and go on round and round after that. Let's go over battle because that may happen.
Oh yeah.
Battle's actually pretty easy. During a battle, of course, whoever's attacking is going to spend 1 power. The attacker gets to do any pre-battle effects that they want. And then the defender gets to do their pre-battle effects. Then the actual battle happens. You sum up how many dice you're going to be rolling, which you'll notice is under combat. You sum up the amount of dice you're going to be rolling, and then the dice are rolled simultaneously. And that's actually why I like using the different colored dice. So you roll the dice. Now every 6 that you roll is a kill. And your opponent's going to have to remove a character from the field for a kill. 4s and 5s are called pains, and they're kind of like retreats. So every 4 and 5 rolled, they're going to have to retreat. If the battle occurred here in North America, and I had 1 kill and 1 pain, I'd have to kill one, and one of them would have to get pained and move out of the area. Okay. So after that's been determined, like how many kills and how many pains there are, then there's any post-battle effects, and some of us have post-battle effects where you get to determine where the loser moves or how you're going to apply the different pains, and you'll see that with your spell books, okay? And it's the same order. During post-battle, the attacker gets to apply his effects first, and then the defender. And that's it. First thing we're going to do then is the gather power phase. Mm-hmm. And if you look, you have 6 cultists out, and you have a gate. So 6 cultists is going to grant you 6 power, and the gate's going to grant you an additional 2. So everybody's going to start off with 8 power. And that's what this track and the little rock helps with, okay? So everybody's going to start off with 8 power. Since Cthulhu's in play, you get to go first. Now the first thing you're going to decide is what our turn order is going to be. And that's what this is. Are we going to play clockwise, in which I'll go after you, or do you decide to go counterclockwise, anti-clockwise as I say, and have Brian go after you?
Jeff is really experienced.
That's what I was thinking.
And it's up to you.
I don't know if the
Round
first
one
couple
won't
of
matter, but no.
yeah.
And you can make alliances, you can talk, you
That's right.
right?
But nothing's binding.
binding.
Nothing's binding,
Yeah,
that's
nothing's
right.
binding, but you can certainly do it.
All right.
So make sure you get paid first.
So is it clockwise?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Okay. So we're going to
excellent. Flip it over.
Yeah. The Doom phase we're going to skip, so we'll get to that on turn 2.
Right.
So we'll go right into the action phase.
Yeah, I want to move those 2.
All right. So it's 2 power. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to move. Let's see here. I'm going to do something. I'm going to spend 2 power. So now 6. I'm going to move 2 into here.
Okay. I'm going to follow the example that you guys have laid down. I'm going to move 2 guys, but I'm going to move them over here.
So you go to north.
Oh, he can. He can fly.
Oh yeah, he can fly.
It only costs him the 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That was a move.
So North Pacific is 1.
Is 1 and
North
the 2.
America is 2.
Okay. And that costs you 2 power, so you'll
Right, yeah,
slide her
done.
down. Alright, then I'm going to move 3 to East Africa. And I got to go the other way. I got to
Yeah, you
subtract.
down.
I don't add. Oh,
Don't
gosh.
increase your power there.
I still have
already up
18
to-
power
Up to
left.
20 power! First round, I'm with.
Okay.
Didn't know counting was going to be part of the...
I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna spend
for
3 to. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I will go ahead and I'm going to bring out the king yellow. To do that, I must have a unit in an area lacking a gate, which I do in Scandinavia, and I will spend 4 power. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to bring out a king in yellow.
So doesn't that mean you get a spell book?
When mine, yeah, actually I do. Yep, into mine. So y'all go ahead and play, and I'm gonna.
Figure out your
Maybe I
spell.
shouldn't have told you that.
No, you get 1 at the beginning of your next
I know.
Doom phase. Yeah. In the back of my mind, I'm trying to keep everybody's in mind and.
You don't have to control it. You don't have to control the area in order to bring out one of the monsters.
The monsters can be summoned in areas in which you have a gate. So right now, the only place you can summon monsters are here in
Gotcha.
South. Right.
Gotcha.
If you decide to build a gate in North America, then you could.
Which costs 3. My
Alright.
little evil frog.
Is it a frog?
It's a deep
It's
one.
a deep one. Yeah. When you
But
eventually
yes,
get the power of
he is
evolving.
very.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
When you finally get the power
Only
of
a face of
evolving.
it knows.
Yes, definitely.
Boy, I don't know. I still have a bit of power left over, but. Okay, I'm going to perform a desecration. That's something Yellow Sign does. To desecrate costs me 2 action, which spends the last of my 2. If I'm in an area with no desecration token, which he is in Scandinavia, I roll 1 die and I compare it to the total units in the area. In this case, I have 3 units. If I roll equal to or less, I get to place a desecration token. And those are a way for the Yellow Sign to generate power instead of gates. So, let's try it. Yes, my dice are working for me. Okay, and I've placed a desecration token in an area with that glyph, so I will pull me up in our spellbook. Oh, if you succeed or fail, you get to place a monster or cultist with a cost of 2 or less in the area. So I succeeded, and I think cost of 2 or less. My undead are 1. I'm going to go ahead and bring out undead in that area.
Is that the cost? Is that power cost?
Yeah, actually, I spent 2. That's the
Oh, that's-
overall cost, right?
Okay.
But it says if you succeed or fail, then you get
Okay.
to place a monster or cultist with a cost of 2 or
Okay.
less.
Gotcha.
So it's really spending 2 to summon something,
Yeah.
and then you try to desecrate.
That's awesome. Goodness. It's going to be a big pain.
Ah, just don't worry about me. Worry
Yeah.
about Cthulhu over there. You have Drawn Chaos. Let's finish up.
I'm all about the oceans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it's nice.
move 1 guy to North Pacific. I guess I could put him there, but
No, that's
Is it right
fine. Yeah.
Ooh.
The Indian Ocean's over
Glad I
there,
did
North
that
Pacific
then.
here, so
Yeah.
no. Okay. Everybody out of power?
Yes.
Out of
Boom.
power.
All right. So it starts all over again. Number 1, gather power phase, and you take turns at it. I mean, you have 6 cultists, and you have 2 gates, so you would start off with 10 power.
Sweet.
6, I have a gate, which gives me 8, and the desecration token will give me 1 additional.
So you get 9.
Yep. So I'll have 9.
So Jason, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 2.
2 is 10. Right?
And then 10 as well here.
Right, and since you started last turn as well, you'll start this one. But number 1, now's the Doom phase, okay?
Yeah.
And you'll get to get a spell book at the end of this one,
Yes.
right? So we start scoring some points. You get a 1 Doom point per controlled gate, right?
Yes.
So since you all control 2 gates,
We'll move up 2.
you all move up 2, and I'll move up. Okay? And we are on our way. Now, here is where you have an option each turn to perform a ritual annihilation, okay? Right now, a ritual annihilation costs 5 points, but you get to count your gates again, so you go up another 2 points, okay? And once you perform it for 5, Now the cost is going to be 6 for the next person. As first player, you have the first choice of performing it or not. And if you want to spend 5 power, you could. And if you pass, then
And
it's
what does
gonna
it
go.
do?
Number one, it moves the ritual track up, but you'll get to score additional points.
Right now, you would get 2 additional points at the cost of 5 power.
Right.
And then if I wanted to do it, it would cost me 6. It also moves us closer to the end of the game.
Right. Once
It
that
gets
reaches
more expenses as we do it. And if you have an elder, so he has an old one out. He'll also get an elder sign if he does it.
which are like hidden doom points.
Or are you doing an action after you?
I get it just
You just
because
get it
we did a
because-
Doom phase.
Because we did a doom
The
phase.
first Doom phase, I get a spell book.
Yes.
I think I have one here that says, because you showed up today, you get all your spell books.
Yeah.
Good job joining the game.
I'm moving
Oh.
2.
Okay. I think I'm going to.
Nope. Wait. Because
Going
it's Brian's turn.
You're going to watch. You're going to watch the black goat. I'm going to do it. I don't know if this is a wise move, but I'm going to pay 8, which is a huge cost, but I think it's worth it.
And prerequisites.
And then I have to sacrifice 2 of my cultists.
Okay.
So these 2 guys are going to be killed. And ta-da, that ugly
Brought
thing
her out.
just
Alright.
came out. And because I awakened her, I'm going to choose a spellbook while Jason
All right, Jason.
moves. And of course, this is it.
Okay, so
So
Why is it a she?
Black
is it
Goat's-
really a
Black
she?
Goat's a she, yes.
Oh, okay.
It's a fertility cult.
It has nothing to
she-
do
no.
with
Like, that
the
thing is
fact that
really
she's so
ugly.
attractive.
Not that the others are, you know,
She has
pretty.
the dark
but-
young and, you
okay.
know, yeah.
You don't find this feminine?
clearly you're trying to make some sort of move for this area here. So what do we, or possibly?
Well,
they're just trying to
cultists
move
don't
forward.
fight,
Not
so I mean,
necessarily.
So cultists can't fight
right? Cultists don't fight, and you can exist peacefully. that's
peacefully
fine.
in there. Gotcha. Okay, I didn't know.
We are cool.
We're cool right now.
We are cool.
Okay.
I'm doing this
That
because I need
sounds,
something.
that sounds exactly like what a cultist would say.
Yes, that's what Germany said that to Poland too. We're cool, Poland.
A little protection.
No problem. No problem.
Even though you already took one. I don't want you to take another one.
It was delicious. I'm just gonna say that.
My turn.
Yeah.
Put a horror.
Okay.
Right there. That's all mine.
I will go ahead and spend 2 and perform another ritual desecration here. I've got 2, so hopefully I'll roll 1 or 2. I didn't, but I can still bring out a 2-cost unit. Which I'll do.
Get some scary looking.
Mm-hmm. Buy a key.
My turn.
Yes.
That was a great old one. I'd go with the strategy of like having nice looking monsters to deceive everybody. Like I'd be the most evil one. It's like
Nice looking, and yeah, just to throw them off guard.
just really friendly, and then they just eat people. You know, when after they get them in this creepy van with candy. I don't know.
That clown makeup's not fooling anyone.
That's right.
I'm gonna pull out another deep one here,
Okay.
and that's it for me.
Yeah. All right, Jason.
I'm out.
You're out. Oh, okay.
Nice point.
I've got 1 left.
Well, I'm gonna spend 2.
Okay. I think I will decide to.
Flying polyp. That's
Yes.
what that's called.
Yeah,
I am going to.
it's kind of like one of those daisies that you blow and they
I'm
flutter
going to
out.
spend 2 again to try a desecration. Oh, and I'm lousy at that. It's horrible.
Oh, it's so horrible as I place this other monster.
The earth is so resilient.
Still,
It's like
I should be scattering these.
it's because of the polyps that Jason's going around planting. he's like Johnny Appleseed over there.
It's like you're sneezing. ritual doesn't work if you break it with a sneeze.
That's right.
Alright, I'm bringing him out.
All right.
So
Shows up.
that costs 10.
Yes.
So I'm down to 1. But I get a spell book.
Come on.
Oh man.
Okay.
All right. Shoot. All right. We are moving. See, we're moving 2 of our ghouls. 1 to Arabia, and this one goes to North Atlantic. And since I have 4 spots, I can open a new spellbook.
Because even if I bring her, him, whatever, it out.
I believe yours is a gender we have not found out yet.
Yes. They'll leave you. They'll leave you.
Sorry.
It's probably staring at you right now.
Don't know what I'm looking for exactly.
That's the horror.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I guess I figured because it still leaves me a couple power left.
It still leave you a little power left, right? Right. Just in case, depending on what Brian and I decide to do, you might, want to have a little flexibility there.
Right. Well, I believe that's what I'm going to do then.
Okay.
And I believe I'm going to put him here.
Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
This map is getting a little crowded.
It is.
Okay.
You receive 4 points. Everybody take note of that. And you'll be receiving 3 points.
I got 2.
And you receive 2. And you get 1.
I'm kind of curious what you guys are going to figure out if I go ahead and play this thing.
You gonna play it now?
See what you guys do to each other.
3.
Ah.
I say we all lose 1.
Yeah, just lose
Yep.
one.
Okay.
Well, that is not as much fun as I thought it was going to be.
We're fixing to do something fun.
No.
Yes.
You said we, like, that involves us.
Not us.
Okay, not us, we.
Not us.
Yeah.
Well, maybe us.
I
we.
believe
If I'm watching,
Actually-
I believe you, Cthulhu.
you're gonna bring
Actually,
another.
maybe us.
Must have been
I
one
thought,
point
I'm
out.
pretty sure the book said don't believe anything
You know what?
Cthulhu says. Because he's
Three
crazy.
and three.
Makes
Three.
everybody
I
else
can
crazy.
do crazy.
I
Yeah.
have a feeling something bad's about to happen.
Okay. Spin your 3.
You have a bad feeling about this?
All right. I think I will.
You can't write good dialogue, just say, I got a bad feeling about this.
All right.
Alright.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu is going to submerge.
Of course.
Let's see one of those guys.
Okay.
What cost me 1?
It's like a U-boat.
Who knows where he's gonna come up?
Nobody. I don't even think you know yet.
I don't.
It's like,
I really don't know yet.
well, I am, what is it? As an action, I am going to sacrifice 2 of my cultists. It's going to be this one and this one. And I'm going to pull out my spellbook.
Okay. Jason.
We move this guy over here.
I'll spend. I'll spend 2. Try desecration, dislocation. 1 through 4. Yes.
Goodness. Run down the models over there.
So I asked her.
Nice.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Where do I want to go?
1, 2. There's a couple of them out there.
I'm
Okay.
gonna come wreak havoc over here.
I don't understand what battle does, so I guess we're gonna figure out.
We're fixing to find out.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Battle's fun. Let's film this like a documentary. There's the Cthulhu,
Well, we still have
ready to
Jeff's
fight. See those great talons.
We'll just use that one to bring out an undead. Okay.
Alright, So I am paying 1
Okay.
to declare a battle.
Here?
Here.
All right. So, first thing is look over into your abilities for pre-battle
Okay.
and see if you have any that you want to use. It's going to be attacker. Jennifer gets to choose any pre-battle abilities.
I have Devour, which means that the enemy player eliminates one of his monsters or cultists in the area, your choice.
Now, does that...
Monsters or cultists.
You,
So this is a pre-battle.
Yeah.
He will devour.
you basically get to throw into Cthulhu,
Yep.
and he eats him.
Well, that doesn't seem right, but okay. Yes,
Okay.
So
Now,
that means that I
Well-
get a spell book.
at the end of the battle.
Oh, at the end of the battle. Okay.
Now, do you have any pre-battle abilities?
2.
Okay.
And am I right that the number to the combat
white
is
number.
the number of die?
It's going to be the number
Dice.
of dice you roll. Yes.
Okay. Well, this one says eliminate one or more night gaunts in the battle area, and for each such night gaunt, your opponent must eliminate one of his or own monsters or cultists. So I'm gonna remove him from the area. So you have to remove one of your monsters from the area.
And it can go anywhere else?
Does it remove them?
Does it remove it or
does
remove
just
from the area?
it says from the in the battle area.
Eliminate one or more night gaunts in the battle area. Okay, so you'll be eliminating him.
Okay.
And
He
your
dies.
opponent must. Sorry.
Eliminate
It's also eliminate
one.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. One
One of your
his
choice.
monsters or cultists.
Yeah.
Eliminate.
Yeah.
He comes over here.
Okay.
I also can immediately move any of my haunting horrors from any area to the battle area. That will help give me more
Okay.
dice.
All right. So all those effects are done. So now you determine how many dice you're going to roll.
Alright, so Cthulhu gets 6. And
You
my
have.
star spawn gets 3.
Well, you get to roll.
I don't.
It's a question mark, but it should say.
Combat equals the total of your own faction spellbooks plus the faction spellbooks of your opponent in the battle.
You have 3.
Three.
So that'll be 6.
6 for Cthulhu.
Plus I get 2 for each hunting horror.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll give you 10. How many you have there?
10.
Is it 10?
Dun, dun, dun. That's why I didn't move anything out before, because I wanted to see what was going to happen. I have no idea. Okay.
Not a lot of fodder in this battle, so
Yeah, everything's gonna
So
get.
what do we just roll and then
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll them.
let's see.
All right,
All right,
one, 2,
now
3 does nothing, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3s do nothing, but your 6s are kills.
Woo!
got 3 6s.
2 6s.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nasty.
So 3 6s. So any pre-battle abilities? I don't think so, right?
No.
All right, so they're gone.
What is going?
Cthulhu. Well, you have 3 kills.
Right.
Well, attacker first. So you basically have 2 kills. So you have to eliminate 2.
And it's his choice.
Right.
I can
You
remove
killed-
these 2.
Yep.
Yes.
That'd be the right move to make, correct?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Why don't you know? And then
And then
And- Right, and then you have a kill as well. So you got 2 kills, or you got
3.
6. So I'm sorry, you got 3 of them. So you're gonna take.
So both
2.
mine count.
Mhm.
Okay.
And now she still has a pain effect. So this will move.
okay.
And now it can't move to an area where there's any green, because that's where battle occurred. But you have, 2 different areas where you can move.
Or I can move him anywhere I want to.
So either to Arctic.
So basically, just vacates this whole area.
vacates here, just scatters.
North America has been.
So the
This one
so
also
the,
says
so the 3 or the 4 and 5 basically push them out.
Yeah, called pain results.
it says if my guy, whatever his name is,
Gnarly.
Gnarly, is in a battle in which one or more enemy great old ones are pained or killed, or receive power equal to half the cost to awaken those great old ones.
Okay. So you'll be receiving 2 power.
2 power.
Because mine only costs 4 now.
Or I could receive 2 elder signs instead of the power.
Okay, it's your choice. 2 elder signs, so you can get 2 more power.
I think I'm gonna go for the 2 more power because I lost power there and I've got guys missing. I think we'll go for the power this time.
Okay. So just 2 more power. Boom. Brian's out.
I'm out.
You have the last one.
He's gonna do it.
Okay, move in there.
That was
That was exciting.
that was really
My heart is
yeah.
racing.
Yeah, that's what happens now. So gather power.
Get the power. 10 plus I get 1 for my dark young ones,
Plus 1 for.
which is 1, 2. I need to get the other one out. Rock
Okay.
on, Daniel-san.
So I have 14.
I have 15.
I have 12.
12.
You get to go first.
Thank you for putting in the ocean gates.
It's time for a
Yeah,
30-man
seriously.
battle royale.
And
All right.
because I put a glyph in there, I get to bring on a spell book.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. No.
Like it is.
And I'm gonna need to borrow some dice.
Oh, another backhanded comment by Jennifer. I don't have enough dice.
Let me see here.
Call the manufacturer. I'm out of
Did you bu-
models.
Did you borrow mine?
Okay.
Oh, you have to.
Well, we're kind of buddies.
Oh.
So, well, I'm done,
But
so it's your turn.
It's your
Jason.
turn, Jason.
Oh, is there not going to be a.
Well, there will,
You
but
have
there
to.
will be.
I
Oh.
just.
She just showed up.
I just showed
Oh, well
up.
then. That's my turn.
Yes.
I'm adding another dude here. I really don't even care what I'm doing. I'm just really curious about this right here.
All right. Well, here.
it looks like kind
What
of
are
this migration over
what are
to
you
here
gonna
now,
What am
and everybody's kind of moved,
Yeah,
moved
everyone's-
out.
Alright, we're going to spend my last 2 points to reinforce this area.
This is getting crazy.
I'm gonna
Just
abandon.
put one on top of the desecration.
Yeah.
And then,
Which does that affect battle?
no, not a bit.
So we can remember
Yeah,
this
that's
there.
mine. Yeah.
And then he's gonna stand on top of Cthulhu in a really disrespectful
in a
kind of
desperate
way.
attempt.
Yeah, we'll know he's there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
He's like, "Hey guys, I can't see. What's going on?" Your tentacle's in my way.
All right, your turn.
Okay. I am going to spend one to declare battle.
Battle.
Pre-battle.
Pre-
You're
Battle.
fighting me.
You're the attacker.
You're fighting
okay,
me,
yes.
right?
But pre-battle, you have to eliminate one of your monsters or
Yes.
cultists in the area. Your choice.
My choice,
Devouring.
and it's gonna be the one
I have no idea.
that I'm gonna eliminate a fungi from the area, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna take this little piece of fungus out. It's kind of gross.
Okay.
Okay. And do you have any pre-battle abilities or any others?
No, I don't
Not a
have
bit.
anything.
Not much
I have a post-battle, but
Okay.
I also have a post-battle.
All right. So,
All right.
determine your dice.
I get 16.
Oh, so you chose who you battle in there, even though he's in
No.
there,
Yeah,
I-
it's only between them two.
even though you're in there.
Even though I'm in
Yeah.
there, yeah.
That's why I was confused. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
this would be
yeah.
awesome.
No,
because-
yeah, no. I'm staying out of this one.
Okay.
Whoa.
Anything else?
This is ridiculous.
I think that's all I got. It's not 16 by any means, but
It's all right. Maybe I'll 6 it the way you've been rolling.
I know. Let's see what happens. Please, that's no that good.
So, you as the attacker apply. You have what? 1 kill.
I have 1 kill. So kill somebody.
Oh, I have to choose who you kill.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then it's gonna be.
You just have those 3 guys in there, don't you? And the
Yeah, I just have
cultists?
the 3 guys. So it's gonna be one of these guys.
Okay.
Alright.
And you have any kills?
I have 1 kill as well. So take one.
Oh, there goes the deep one.
Okay.
Stupid frogs.
All right. And how many pains?
Go. 2, 4, 6 pains.
The rest of them are going to scatter.
To the pain.
But I get to control where they go.
Ha.
I get to choose to which adjacent area our enemy
And
must
also,
flee.
also he has
Is that
even
any-
and when I don't participate.
yeah, he has pains as well. So
I do have. I have some growing pains as well. Well, I guess you get to choose where I go. For the rest of the game, you are
get
the
to
master
choose where-
I'm the
of
master of pain.
pain.
Yes, the house of pain. This happens in even battles
Yep.
which I don't participate.
okay.
So you these guys have to flee?
They must flee.
All 3 of them?
They cannot flee to another green area.
The only place they couldn't flee is here. So I mean, you decide just where they're going to go. Spread them out or concentrate.
They only go one space?
One space, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna do anyway.
I know. there's not a whole lot of choices.
Does move too?
Mhm.
Okay.
And you
I have 3
have 3.
to the pain.
Okay,
So-
but I can apply 2 of the battle results to the same star spawn when taking losses.
So you only have 2.
So,
pain.
yes, I only have 2 to the pain, and I will move
He chooses,
No.
right?
Oh.
I choose that
He's-
you're gonna move him right here.
He's the master of
Can't,
the.
because that's red.
Oh, can't remove to red.
Yes.
The only place
So the only
Can
place you
move is
can
here.
move them is here.
Or yeah.
No,
right.
that's red.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So much for
That is
your
a-
ability.
Very tricky.
So you got
All
the
right. And so these two guys
They can stay.
are staying. They just
Cthulhu's
didn't
Gate
get
City.
to get out.
Here, I'll give you your blue die back.
Thanks.
Thanks for letting me borrow your dice, man.
Hey, that was your 6, wasn't it?
Problem. My
Two,
turn.
but-
Was your 6 of blue die?
One of my 6s was a blue die.
I
Yeah.
can't do anything. So
Oh, and I have a post battle. I can move any or all ghoul who were not, who were also not involved from any area to the battle area, even if you're not involved in battle for each ghoul. So move both sides in the battle, suffer an additional pain result.
and that would be you as well. I mean, if you wanted to bring some in.
Well, I can't suffer additional pain, so I can move those in, right, and just force her to move more out.
You only have the one, don't you?
And she is much further ahead than you and I. No, I have a couple of ghouls. I got these two,
I see one. Oh, two. I'm hiding over there.
but I'm only gonna move one.
Okay.
So
So,
that's
both
just-
sides must suffer additional pain.
Yeah, so you just have to move another one out. And I guess Jason can decide where it goes.
Wow. So the only place can go.
No.
It's the only place. Yeah, it's the only.
But Jason still has to decide.
I've decided. Let me check.
We'll still let him decide that.
I'll check again. Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'm out. So,
of those wings. I'm out of power. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm out of power.
so you're first. You have how many control gates?
4.
Okay, and you have
2.
just 2.
Thank you, just 2.
Jason,
That's exactly what I was just
repeating.
thinking.
and
Just
I have
2.
No, that's the other one. You moved one. You moved one.
2. And I have
No, I have 3.
you're 3. I'm tied up.
And this is Doom Phase, right?
No, we were tied.
I think it was. You had 19.
Yeah.
I had 21. I have 21.
You have
Were you
14.
18 or 19?
So I have 18 if you've got
3,
21.
4.
Because
Okay.
you have 3.
Yeah, I have 3.
And this is Doom Phase, right?
Yes.
So this guy dies.
Oh,
Oh, do you
did
have
I?
something you
No.
want to do? You can do something.
Oh, no. Yes, I can, because I killed 2 of your people.
You did
Yes,
indeed.
get additional gate, right?
So I get one of these, sorry.
And you also have the first
And
chance of
it's-
performing your ritual of annihilation if you wish.
Okay, well, and it's in Doom Phase, and I have 5 spell books. So I
Use the
get
last one
my
for
last
free.
one for free. An Elder Sign.
Do you wish to perform the?
No.
Okay. How about you, Brian?
Oh, wait. I probably should.
It's 4 additional doom points.
And another Elder Sign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only 7.
What? It's only 7. That's most of my points.
It's actually
17.
There's still only 7 now, so.
Yeah.
I
Uh-oh.
had 17.
Well, in that case, let me spend all of my Doom points.
And I get 2 of these.
What would you like to do?
I don't want to do that, but I do want to during the Doom Phase sacrifice one of my cultists. Can I do that now, or do I need to do it later? So this guy is sacrificed, and can I have the Elder Bag?
You get it for another sign. How about you, Jason? That
You found the
it
good
would grant
Elder
you
Sign.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3
I'm
additional
really
doom
happy
points.
about that.
Of
course, it's running like the rest of my rolls.
Okay.
But it's
I,
alright.
I think I'm gonna pass up on it as well. It's just not
I'm going to unsubmerge.
in South America. No.
Of course. Alright.
No hard feelings.
No, there are none hard feelings.
Oh, you have the option. It's your.
There is none. Yeah, seriously. Let's
So it's your turn.
yeah. We're going to how many is that? So 3 movements. 4 movements. I'm just gonna call in all these troops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And my alkalites can battle.
This is gonna be pretty awesome. It's gonna be the best one yet.
Cthulhu submerges again. I don't know. That turn. And it comes up somewhere else where he doesn't have units.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not saying that out loud.
It's alright. It's alright.
I'm gonna pay 6 to get mine. I can pay 6 power to get it.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend. He takes 10. I must have control gate and a king in yellow in the same area.
This guy, he's like looking around himself going, I'm not standing in the best spot. I wish I was the other guy. So
This guy added $1 to shipping cost.
seriously. Yeah.
I've seen those that painted theirs. There's some really skilled jobs out there, and they look impressive.
I think I am gonna go ahead and battle.
Yeah, why not?
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Alright, so
He's in scavenger positions.
pre-battle.
Yes.
Take one of yours away.
Take one away. Which one are my cheapest? These guys are.
Just remove this part of the map.
Yeah.
These guys are pretty cheap.
Any other pre-battle?
Oh. Yes. If a Shoggoth is present, eliminate one or more of my monsters or cultists from the area. For each unit removed, add 3 dice to the Shoggoth's combat for that battle.
Oh, there goes a deep one, I imagine.
Yeah. So
Alright,
I'm gonna
plus 3
take him
dice.
away, and that adds 3
Okay.
to my die.
How about you? Any pre-battle?
No.
Not a need.
Alright, so
Count the dice.
They call me the whipping boy.
6.
Alright.
I got
1, 2,
3
3.
for that.
All right.
How many you got?
18.
Hey, I'm not too far behind. I'm 15 this time. Oh! Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I'll clear out.
Better pack a punch, Jennifer, because it's coming.
Oh, I think she did.
Did she? Alright.
Alright, I got 2 kills.
2 kills. And I get to decide who gets killed, not Jason, right?
I've decided that you can decide.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, he's gonna die. And he can die.
Oh, okay. And you have what, 3 kills?
I have 3 kills.
But
But one of them...
Star Spawn can,
Starspawn can absorb 2 of
Okay.
those.
well, like, a kill's a kill. I mean, they can absorb 2 pains. A
2
pain and a
pains.
kill.
Yeah.
It says I can absorb 2 battle results.
Okay.
Okay.
If both results are kills,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Starspawn
Definitely.
dies.
Okay, sure. Do it.
You got it.
So 1 star spawn,
See? I'm glad you kept that one in there.
and the froggy
Yeah.
frog.
Okay.
Alright, and then I've got 5 pain.
Which is all mine.
Do you want to decide where they go?
Where do I go?
Well, I think
I want to kill an old one.
we're gonna go right here. Well, you know what?
I keep
We're gonna
trying.
go right here. And so are you.
Just, yeah.
And so are all of you. I don't know why I'm
That's
hesitant on that.
That's fine.
And
You have
all 3 of yours go too?
Yes, she has 4 pains. So all 3 of hers will go.
Anywhere there's not yellow. I mean, not red.
Wow.
So
Okay.
Jeff,
you
we look like
split me
a
up.
we look like a hot dog stand over here, Jeff, with the ketchup and mustard.
All right. So next up, then, that was your attack. So
It's mine.
it's
Yeah.
Brian.
Goodness. All right.
You gonna attack?
Want to try to roll them dice again?
Well, we need to do some spawning.
I'm an idiot. What was I thinking? Can I change before anyone does anything? Change one of the things that when the decision is made?
I'm okay with that.
Are you?
Yeah.
You gonna change your mind when I do this?
Put it over there. Okay. Suck them right up.
All right.
Sorry. I'm still trying to track all the.
Oh no, there's plenty in here, and I'm
All right.
pretty be very interesting.
2, 3, and 4. We're just gonna move back to where we were.
Okay. And was he in there or?
He was. This was from a
Okay,
previous
he's down
battle.
there. All right.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm gonna capture him. That was my last.
All right, spending power for that one then.
I couldn't. It's been waiting all game trying to figure out how to do that one.
Oh, no, I awaken Haster on the board here. Okay. I think I will perform. He who is not to be named, cost is 1. I get to move Haster to an area containing a cultist of any faction. Possibly the cultist said his name by mistake. I'll just move here. And after this, immediately take a second different action. And I think I'll go ahead and spend 1. Couple. Couple them up.
That's cool. I want yours.
Yum, 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 yum.
That's I was planning on doing that anyway.
Alright. So we're gonna just pull a couple of goofballs out over here. Just so they can
Pop.
spread out a little bit.
Now, if I were to move into here
Mm-hmm.
with a cultist and one other guy, I could take the.
Yeah, that's a free action.
You wouldn't even have to have the other guy. Your cultist could move in.
Not himself.
Not to this area. No, this is gonna get eaten.
Right.
You do realize that's an old one.
Oh, that's true. An old one
Yeah.
there.
You have to move-
So
I'd have to use my
you'd
old
have to
one.
use your old one.
Right.
Cultist can move in there. He'll just be eaten.
Yeah.
He kind of walks in like.
Especially since, she still has power left.
Yeah, that would not be. That's not a good idea then.
You got a lot of power left.
I know.
I've got 5 left.
Well, you know what? If you're gonna be bragging about it.
I'm out. I wanted to see a 6.
So you guys can decide how you wanna.
Well, you're out too, aren't you?
I'm out.
Oh, so you either spend 3 or he gets 3.
I'm glad you even said that because I just totally forgot.
Okay.
Alright, spend 3. That's your turn. Yeah, you're gonna spend 1 to summon the cultist.
Smart move. I was not gonna go there anyway.
That's good. I mean, it kind of diffused that power.
Yep.
I need my last spell book.
These two to. Let's get.
Done? Alright.
And then I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, yours turn.
I don't do well spread out.
Okay, we out?
Yeah.
We're all done?
I have one.
Got yourself one? Okay.
That's it.
Alright. Count up your power then.
Oh, so I get 1 point for.
You get 1 cult for
Yeah,
or
power.
1
Yeah,
for
I was
sacrifice.
counting.
Yeah, I was counting 6, so I'm like, I don't have any out.
It gave you. He's like calories.
Alright, I have a
Gave
16,
you some
Yeah.
extra energy.
I have 17 again.
16, 17.
I have 13.
I'll go 9.
Okay. And there's a rule there that you have to have at least the lowest one's brought up to half the greatest
Yeah.
kind of power flattening. So you get to go first. And, oh, well, yeah, you'll get to go first.
I'm gonna flip it
So
again.
it's the Doom Face then. You have what? 1, 2, 3, 4 gates. And I have just 1, 2. Hey, I actually have 3 control gates. And Jason?
I have 3.
2.
2. Plus, I'm gonna X this guy for Elder Sign.
Okay. Ritual of Annihilation.
Back over there.
It's still just 7. Honestly, I think I have to
Oh, man. I grab it.
because of a couple. Because I get
Sure.
to 30 and it's 9.
Grab it.
So down 7.
Alright.
Oh, that takes you up to 30.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
gonna
that
call it.
takes me up to
So,
30.
and I'm gonna spend 8 then, since I get to go next. Go down to 8. And I'll get myself another 1, 2, 3.
So
And
I
one
can
of
choose
these.
to spend 8 also, right?
Right, because then go up to here. You more or less need to.
Right.
I didn't look at that one.
And that makes me go up to what?
They'll take you up another 3.
3.
3 gates.
So it's 27.
Yep. And
So after the Doom phase, we
Right.
determine victor or
Do you have
defeat.
to
So,
hit? Okay, you do.
yeah, now it's 9. So,
so I have to spend 9 because it's going to be over anyway,
spend-
right?
spend
So
your
I'm going
9.
to spend all of it to get 2
I
points
get one of these.
2 and
Yes.
2 and a elder sign.
and an elder sign. Yeah. Which so far the elder signs have failed me.
And
See.
you've got a lot of elder signs. So this is actually determining victory or defeat right now.
Yeah.
So I have 4.
Yeah.
more.
I got 3.
I want 19.
I have 9 more.
Oh
Goodness. And you were the one
I
at
only have
30,
5
right?
more.
Yes.
Just
got-
3. Just
just
3.
3.
Just 3. Just 3.
Clearly jumped ahead.
Well
Wow.
played. Well played.
I think there's plenty here I can learn as far as the faction,
Yeah.
what I can do, and now having a better ability of what each of you can do,
Yeah.
or better idea
Yes.
of what each of you can
Yeah.
Congratulations, Cthulhu.
do. I don't even win. It doesn't matter because I didn't get my extra spell book. I never made it over in North or South America.
Well, thanks for joining us for Cthulhu Wars. From all of us here at Pub Meeple, have a merry tabletop day, and we'll see you next time.